Hello everyone, and welcome to this brand new review on my channel. It's been a while, but it's time to go back, and it's time to go back with some hopefully exciting tech items to review. Today we are talking about this little guy here. This little guy is the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. What is it? It is a DAC, digital audio converter, and an audio interface. So before deep diving into it, let's understand 2 points. One, my review will be tailored to the fact that I use this little guy to improve the quality, the sound quality of my video calls, Zoom calls. We will see in a bit how, and also to play music from my computer, high-res music from my computer to connect it to my stereo. The difference between this audio interface and a more portable digital audio converter like this one, the Dragonfly, is that the capability of connecting the mic and improving the sound quality during calls of your voice with the mic. This is included in the feature of this guy, while in the audio interface you cannot. The Focusrite has the ability of connecting also, as we will see, an instrument. So for people who play music and record their music, this is something you can do with the Focusrite. But as I said, this review will be tailored only to a user like myself who use this for audio calls. I do not play any instruments. So with no further ado, let's deep dive into the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. So here it is. Let's look at the ports let's look at the dimension. You see, it's very tiny, relatively tiny, although far bigger than a portable DAC. And it's also quite lightweight. It's about 300 grams, so not very heavy. But I will leave all the details of the dimension in the description down below. So let's talk about the ports. So this guy is connected to the computer via USB-C, and the computer gives power to this guy by connecting to USB-C. So you don't have, this is a very good feature in my opinion, because you don't have to get a power adapter or a charger. It charges automatically via the computer. These two outputs are the one that connects the Focusrite to your stereo or amplifier when you play high-res music. Moving to the front, as you can see, we have a portfolio of ports. So this one, starting from the left, is the mic input. The mic input is where you put your microphone. And this one is the level of the microphone itself. The higher it sounds. While this one is the input for the instruments, which, as I said, I do not use because I don't use for playing instruments. And this is the volume of the instruments itself. 48 watt, I suggest to keep it pressed on. This is improving the quality of the frequency and therefore the quality of the microphone. So if you use a professional microphone, that definitely is something you need to switch on. Air depends. I suggest you try. This is enhancing the mid ranges of the microphone. So in theory, it should improve the quality of your voice. So I suggest you do a couple of tests and you select what is best. Inst is for recording music. When you press it on and you have an instrument like a guitar connected, you will have direct input for recording over the microphone for recording your music. So it's important when you record music. This is the overall volume of the whole setup. Direct monitor is again, when you record, you have a direct, if you press it on, you have a direct flow of sounds from the microphone and instrument towards your recording without any preamp or amplifier. So useful when you record. And this last jack is the audio jack for your headphones. So guys, this is the setup in action. As you can see, on the back is the Focusrite is connected via USB-C to my computer, and therefore all the lights are on, so the device is on. While still on the back, these two cables here are the connection to the stereo for playing music. Beware that these are normal. On the one side you have normal audio left and right plugins, while these two are slightly different, so they are the more high level sound type of connection. So it's you have to buy a dedicated cable like this if you want to connect the Focusrite to your stereo. From the front, as mentioned before, you see here you have my mic connected, and the 48V is on. I do not use the air on, but if you want, you can have it. This is the volume of the microphone. This is this light is stating that the device is connected via USB-C. And this is, as you can see here from the left, you cannot see, but this is the microphone. And the more I talk, you see the red light that pops up, so it shows when the microphone is picking up your voice. And remember that, so these are the setup for the call. I hope that it helps. Remember, one last thing is that in your computer, in your device, you have to set up the audio output at Focusrite. When you select the audio options, you will see that Focusrite is one of the options once it's connected, and you have to select that as an output for your Zoom or Microsoft Teams, you name them, software that you use for video calls. So I hope that this gives you an overview, an idea of the Focusrite Scarlett Solo. So a few considerations before wrapping it up. So this Focusrite is the entry level of the Focusrite lineup. It retails for 100 and something pounds. I will leave the description down below. And of course there is a full range of higher devices. The point is that the higher devices have multiple ports for multiple instruments and higher quality in recording and setting up the level of the instruments that you are playing. Hence, for me, this is perfect because, as I mentioned from the very beginning, I'm using to improve my video calls and to play high-res music. So that's why I'm very, very happy with this entry level, and I didn't consider the more expensive. They can go up to 400 pounds and even more. So the other Focusrite devices. Last point, I think it's a wonderful device. So the question is, why should you buy this rather than this? So the answer is very simple, since this is more or less the same price, but as you can see, far more portable. So the answer is, if you want a digital audio converter to listen to high-res music from your computer, from your iPad, from your iPhone, for your phone, then this is the way to go. You don't need something like that. You need something that you can use on the plane, you can use on the train, you can use everywhere. If instead you want to combine the ability to listen to high-quality music to the fact that you want a semi-professional, if not professional, and depends on the mic, on the other elements, but if you want a more professional video calls setup for your home office, then of course this is the way to go, and you cannot go wrong. So that's all for today. Please thumb up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, really helps, and see you next time. Bye.